Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm going to take a look at KDE Neon. It says that KDE Neon has released a new Plasma 6, or Plasma has released a new version. And KDE Neon is where they're advertising it. So it says right here, hot on the heels of the KDE 6 mega release announcement comes an update build of KDE Neon, the latest version labeled as 2024-02-28. Continues to be based on Ubuntu 22.04 LTS, but integrates the brand new KDE releases, including Plasma 6, KDE Framework 6, and all the applications from KDE Gear 24.02. So, I went to the download page and downloaded KDE Neon. And I got it right now up in the virtual machine. So, this is the version I downloaded right here. It's the user edition. And this is the one that we're going to take a look at. All right. So let's head on over to the virtual machine and take a look at KDE Neon. Okay, here we are in the virtual machine right here right now, and we got a welcome center that opened up, but we're going to go ahead and close this because what we want to do right now is install KDE Neon. So let me open up the installer and get it started. And it has opened up the Calamares installer. And it shows my language as American English. So I'll click next. America, Los Angeles is correct. So I'll click next. And my keyboard layout, English US. Click next. Then I'll select it to erase disk. Click next. And enter my user information. And give it a strong and complicated password. And for the sake of this video, I'm going to log in automatically. And while the installer is running, this thing came up again, but I'll go back to it. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and pause the video now. Let this finish installing. When we come back, we should be fully installed with KDE Neon. See you in a sec. All right, the installation is now complete, so I'm going to go ahead and click on done and get rebooted into KDE Neon. All right, and we are now booted onto KDE Neon. So we got the welcome screen opened up, but the first thing I want to do is fix my display. Set it to a proper 1920 by 1080. There it is there. Click on apply. Uh-oh, looks like we got an error, so we got to wait for it to revert back to the original setting. I think I ran across this error once before and I had to change one of the settings. All right, here we go. So I'll go back to 1920 by 1080, and then I think there was one setting that I changed before. Scaled by the system. I'll put it to that to see if that works. There you go. Then I'll click on keep, and there we go. We got a proper 1920 by 1080 screen resolution. All right, so this is the welcome center for KDE Neon. It says, welcome to KDE Neon operating system running KDE Plasma. Plasma is a free and open source desktop environment created by KDE, an international software community of volunteers. It is designed to be simple by default for a smooth experience, but powerful when needed to help you really get things done. We hope you love it. All right, then got next, and it tells you simple by default. Plasma designed to be simple and usable out of the box. Things are where you'd expect, and there's generally no need to configure anything before you can be comfortable and productive. Should you feel the need to, you'll find what you need in the system settings. And got powerful when needed. It says Plasma is an extremely feature-rich environment designed to supercharge your productivity here. It's just a smattering of things it can do for you. Manage software. The Discover app helps you find and install applications, games, and tools. You can search or browse by category. Look at screenshots and read reviews to help you find a perfect app. And share anonymous usage information. I got it. Well, it's automatically set to disabled, which is what I would do. But if you want to go ahead and share your information, by all means, do it. And get involved. And support your freedom. And I guess that's it. It ended. All right, so this is KDE Neon in all its glory with the new Plasma 6 that I've been hearing about. Everybody's raving over it. Me personally, I've never been a Plasma fan. To me, I don't know, but for some reason it feels like it lags. But that's just a personal preference of mine. It doesn't mean that that's the way it is, but every time I've played with it, that's what I come across with, that it's kind of laggy. But hey, I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying I'm not a Neon person. If you are, more power to you. So we got the panel on the bottom. It looks like it's a floating panel now. They switched it up to a floating panel. And you got your system tray on the right with your standard system applications, your volume, internet, things like that. Then you got your couple pin items here on the left. We got a Firefox web browser. We got the Dolphin file manager, Discover Software Center, and system settings. And next to that, we have, of course, the application launcher. So let's click on the application launcher. You can see right here, you got favorites, which is pretty much what's pinned on your panel. Then you got all applications, which is listed by alphabetical order. Then you got development, graphics, internet, multimedia, office, settings, system, utilities, and help. All right, so let's take a look at the pinned applications, and we'll start off with Firefox, which is a pretty much standard browser on I'm not gonna say all Linux systems, but I would say about 97% of Linux systems have Firefox. And on the about, we have Firefox browser 123.0.1. So it's fairly up to date. And let's go ahead and close this and look at our file manager, which is going to be Dolphin. And on Dolphin, you can see it's pretty much empty in here, so you would probably have to create your download music, video, and all that. So simple right click, it says create new folder, and just name it what you want to name. Let's say, for example, downloads. I'll do that now, and bam, now you have a downloads folder in here. And you would probably have to do the rest, you know, for videos and documents and music, things like that. But let's take a look at the about and see what version of Dolphin we're using here. And it is version 24.02.0 in Dolphin File Manager. All right, now let's take a look at the Software Center, which is going to be Discover. And Discover is what you'll find on KDE Plasma in itself. So no matter what distro you're on, KDE Plasma usually comes with Discover. So right here we have your basic layout of apps right here. You got VLC, GIMP, things like that. It's pretty standard, Lisa. And whatever you want to download, you just, like say for example, GIMP, we'll click on it. And got a button right here that says install. Click on that, and it's currently installing. Get your password notification, enter your complicated password, and it's installing. Let's see, do we have an about? We sure do. It's right here, and it is Discover 6.0.0 in Application Explorer. And you got the license, libraries in use, and your authors. All right, let's get back to the home. See, did GIMP already finish installing? It did. It looks like you got to remove now and launch. All right, so this is Discover, your software manager for KDE Neon. In this case, it's a KDE Neon is a Ubuntu based, so it's using the app package manager to get its software. You can see right here, it says in the corner, from Ubuntu Jammy Security Universe. All right. And next to that, we have our settings manager. And the settings manager on KDE is pretty powerful. You got everything right here. It's kind of similar to GNOME, where you got all your items here on the left hand side, and then click on anything you need to set up your system for. So you got your input and output, connected devices, internet, appearance and style, apps and windows, workspace, security and privacy, language and time, system. So anything you need to set up on your system, you can pretty much do it from here. All your theming, wallpapers, everything, it can all be done from here. And this is your settings manager. And we have an about here, KDENeon 6.0. You get your Plasma version, your Qt version, your kernel version, your graphics, which is in this case we're using Wayland, and you also get the software information like processors, memory, graphics, things like that of that nature. Alrighty, that's your settings manager. Alright, now let's head over to the application launcher. See, we do have an Office button, but it only has Ocular, which is just a regular standard document viewer. It's not it's nothing special about it, and it is Ocular version 24.02.0. And then back to our applications. See in the graphics, we just downloaded GIMP, so let's open up GIMP. I'm still wondering when they're going to release version 3. It's been on 2.2. whatever for a while now. Everybody's still waiting for 3. And let's see on the about, what version do we have? 2.10.30. And we can check for updates here. All right. See what else. See under multimedia what we have. We have the VLC media player. Pretty common. You can find VLC on Windows, Mac, and Linux. Android, pretty much everything, you'll find VLC. And on the about is 3.0.16, veterinary. And build at ICO2-AMD64, March 13, 2022. All right, let's see what else we got here. We can look at the system where we have our terminal emulator. So let's take a look at that, which is going to be console. And let's see if we can find the about. And console is version 24.02.0. Now let's see if they have htop or neofetch. No htop, so we'll do a sudo apt install htop neofetch -y. Should be a quick install. And it's done. So let's go ahead and look at htop first. And you can see we're using 1.17 gigabytes out of 4. And the load averages are the 0.80s, 1.18, and 0.72. All right, let's go ahead and clear this out and take a look at neofetch. And there you have it. Make this a little bit bigger. And we got KDENeon 6.0. Kernel we're using 6.5.0. Desktop environment Plasma 6.0. And you got your other information like CPU, GPU, memory, theme, window manager, icons. It's all here. All right, so this is a KDENeon with Plasma 6 that everyone's raving about. If this is something you want to take a look at, I'll have the links down in the video description. That way you can download it, play with it, take a look at it, and do what you want with it. All right, you guys, that's going to do it for me on this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'm out.